Right, buddy, this is going to be the fixtures announcement reaction. Obviously, a couple of hours ago, the fixtures have come out and we'll be reacting to them, looking at some of the most important ones. And ultimately, listen, the main thing is we have to be prepared for when the season starts. And listen, if you look at our first 5 games, it's Arsenal away. Arsenal at home in the first game of the season. 4:30 Sky Sports, that slot's already been done. Then after that, you have Fulham away, Burnley at home, Man City away, and Chelsea home. So listen, the first 5 games are very, very tough for Manchester United. And listen, yes, we're going to play all the teams at some parts, but listen, playing Arsenal is an advantage and disadvantage at the same time. Because one, whereas United may be strong, Arsenal, like, teams will be still settled into their season, whereas like it's going to be tough regardless anyway. I think Arsenal are a very, very good team. We know they're going to strengthen, and we know they're going to be a better team. Some fixtures to look at: obviously Arsenal, the first game, first derby, 13th of September. Liverpool, 18th of October, which is straight after an international break. Liverpool at home, no, Man City at home, 17th of January. Liverpool at home is 2nd of May, and then we end the season with Brighton away. So listen, some tough games in there, we know. Obviously the promoted sides being Sunderland, Burnley and Leeds. Sunderland comes pretty early on for Manchester United. But no game is easy, and I think the main thing going into the season is Burnley is quite early on. Going into the season, you want Manchester United to have players ready and players prepared. Listen, we got Cunha in early through the door, but for these sorts of games, because how many times have we seen United start the season poor, and then we did it under Ten Hag. We started the season poor, and then we went out and signed some players. I think it was 70 million on Casemiro. We spent 80 million on Anthony. But listen, ultimately, we need to get the signings in before the season starts. And I think, listen, we have just under a month, or just over a month, until Manchester United play against Leeds in pre-season. We're going to need to bring in a lot more players. We need a striker. We need, obviously, Mbeumo to come in. We probably need a centre-back. Maybe a midfielder as well, but we do need to strengthen in a lot of areas, and I think that's something Manchester United will be looking to do in the next coming weeks to ultimately give us the best chance. As I said, there are some tough games in there. I mean, starting off with Arsenal is very, very tricky, and then we go to Fulham after that. I mean, from the first 5 games, should be expecting anything between 9 and 10 points. I don't think we're going to win every game, but listen, last season we were pretty good against the top 6 teams. I mean, we got a draw with Liverpool. Yes, we lost Arsenal in the league, but we beat them in the FA Cup with 10 men. We had a great comeback against City. In terms of our best footballing performance was probably against Liverpool. Obviously we got battered by Spurs both times. But yeah, listen, I mean, I'm looking at going into the season. I mean, we all knew the teams that we were going to play, but to get the fixtures released does give you some interesting dates to look for. But yeah, the Arsenal game is going to be a big, big game, and to start off the season, it's going to be fantastic. Obviously, there's a lot of teams in there, a lot of good teams, a lot of teams strengthening. City are getting better, Chelsea are getting better. But yeah, listen, they're the fixtures that Manchester United have. It's going to be a big Premier League season. I'm hoping Manchester United can finish in the top 4 and hopefully get Champions League football. Obviously, we focus on the Premier League with only having 1 game a week, which probably does put Manchester United at a benefit. But again, there's no excuses. I mean, we have to get in the players that we need, and we have to get in players who are going to slot straight into the team. And the strikers situation needs to get sorted out. The Mbeumo situation needs to get sorted out. And we really need to sort out this squad going into the summer. We need to start getting rid of Sancho, Garnacho, Anthony. If Rashford's going, maybe look at Casemiro, these sorts of players to see if they are going to leave. But yeah, listen, the fixtures have been released. It's a huge season for Manchester United after our worst season last season, finishing 15th. Let's see how high we can finish. But yeah, listen, big games in there. We know with the ones we look out for: Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal's, the Spurs. They're big games for Manchester United. So yeah, listen, it's going to be a big season, but that's my reaction to the fixtures.